More council tenants have had a cut in their housing benefit reversed after a tribunal in Fife decided that an extra room in their home wasn't a bedroom.
Since April, people with more bedrooms than the government says they need have seen their benefits cut. But now a judge has said that rooms which are too small, for example, shouldn't be counted.
Paul Lewis from BBC Radio 4's Money Box programme has been studying these judgments and he joins us now. Morning. Tell us a little bit about them.
Well, you remember this policy started in April. Opponents call it the bedroom tax and the government prefers to call it ending the spare room subsidy. What it is, as you said quite precisely in the queue, is if you've got more bedrooms than the government thinks you need, it reduces the help you get with your rent. Now, the problem is what is a bedroom? And this is the matter that the court decided. The government says it's going to save £500 million by this policy, but really the problem is what is a bedroom? It doesn't define it, and that causes problems. And we've got a clip here from Graham Sutherland. He's the lawyer who took this case about what exactly a bedroom is.
The local authority had a really difficult task to judge in each individual case whether a room should be considered to be a bedroom for the application of these rules. Local authorities, not only in Scotland but throughout the UK, really now have a duty to obtain more detail of rooms that they consider may be considered to be bedrooms.
Now, it might seem a simple matter to you or me what a bedroom is, but because it's not defined in the legislation, and the judge looked at it very carefully, and he said, for example, if a room was too small, if it was unfit for a human to sleep in it, then that wasn't a bedroom. And there's a size of 70 square feet that's used in overcrowding legislation. Below that size, an adult can't use it as a bedroom. And for example, David Nelson was one of the people who was looked at in these tribunals. Here he is measuring his room, and his room was about 60 square feet, a bit more, a bit less than 70 square feet. And the judge said, no, that's not big enough to be a bedroom. You can't put an adult in it. So it wasn't counted, and he got his benefit restored. And there were other cases. A judge ruled that a room that was used for something else reasonably, for example, one man used it for his wheelchair and he couldn't put it into any other room because the other rooms were all up a set of stairs. So he used it for his wheelchair. That was reasonable. It couldn't be a bedroom. But in another case, a chap used this spare room for his gardening equipment, and the judge said, well, no, that's not reasonable. Use a shed. And he didn't win, and he's faced with this benefit.
So just backtrack. So when people are asked about what rooms are in the house, are they asked for specific dimensions? Is that part of the question?
This is the problem. The tenants aren't asked at all. And what the housing benefit section of the local council does is ask the housing section, how many bedrooms does this property have? And they say, well, it's got 3, and they accept that. What this judgment means is that they can't just accept that. They have to look individually on the facts, and a couple of lawyers have told me the same thing. Because the bedroom isn't defined, you have to be reasonable about what you say a bedroom is before you start taking people's money away.
OK. Paul, thank you. Thanks.